Good to see you there! Today, we're going to talk about island biogeography. Specifically, we will explain how an island's characteristics, island distance from the mainland, and size will affect the number of species that will be found on the island. Island biogeography helps us understand the factors that affect species richness in isolated natural communities. In other words, it can help us predict the relative number of species that would exist in a new island. The two factors that come into play are island area or island size and island distance from the mainland. The first factor is the effect of island size on the number of species that we will find on the island. To do this, we will compare a big island and a small island, both close to the mainland. Each of these balls represent individuals, and the more individuals on an island, the more species we will find. The second factor that we're going to talk about is the effect of island distance from the mainland. We will compare a big island that is close to the mainland and a big island that is far from the mainland and see how many individuals get to each island. Basically, the further from the mainland and the smaller an island gets, the likelihood of an animal running into that island decreases, resulting in a lower species richness within the island. This phenomenon is due to the fact that islands that differ in size and distance have different angles of departure from the mainland. Here we're drawing the angle of departure for a big island. We can see that the angle of departure is pretty wide. If this is an individual who's leaving from the mainland to make it to the island, even if the individual goes a little bit off course, it will still make it to the island. In contrast, if we change it to a small island, we can see that the angle of departure becomes a lot narrower. In this case, if the individual went a little bit off course, it would not make it to the island. In conclusion, it is easier to disperse to bigger and closer islands because these islands have a greater angle of departure from the mainland. In contrast, the smaller and further an island gets from the mainland, the harder it is for animals to encounter that island because of a smaller angle of departure.